Hello, all Podracing fans. Welcome to the Podracing Weekly Sportscast. I am your host, Gamedraco, and this week in Podracing, we're going to talk about Swiss Bracket Round 4 in summary and the upcoming Top 8 Single Elimination Bracket. The final results for the Swiss Bracket are now in, with the top 8 in order from 1st to 8 being Domare, Homura, Mikey Burger, Nate Man, Metallica, Exodipt, Radiant Variant, and King Bean Dip. These 8 will advance into the final stage of the tournament as indicated by the advanced in the standings. The matches in round 4 were the closest overall, with only 2 shutouts and 1 forfeit. The forfeit is indicated by the -4 score next to the player most responsible for the forfeit. Many of these final round matches were much closer than they appeared due to several close races during the matches. This made for some high quality races in round 4. Here we go. Mora's off, King Bean Dip is off. About 2.5 second difference. And that means King Bean Dip has gone in completely cold.
No, this is his choice, so maybe a little bit.
It is his choice, but he went in completely cold because of not having a chance to practice before the match. Both make it through.
Very good.
That's really close at the moment.
Anything could happen on Executioner. There's a lot of places to get random deaths.
Yeah. $1:17.63.
Oh, you can't get much closer.
By about a fifth of a second.
Wow, what an awesome race.
Yikes! King Bean Dip going really risky there. But then that's his reputation. He's known for being a really risky player.
Risky track selection as well. This is great.
Yeah.
Homura getting the fire on the entry.
Yeah, that's sometimes actually deliberate with some of this, with this tracks optimization. Just kind of crazy.
Yeah, I did notice the world record was from Dom was getting fires on the entry. I wasn't sure about it.
Don't try that on N64 because your odds of repairing the fire are much slimmer than the optimal.
FPS related is what I understand.
Frame point says you have a 3% per frame rate with engine fire. 116, 117. Ooh.
There's still no death.
No more. Homura eking out a Slater lead. Starting to do it. Yikes! King Bean Dip, you're scaring me there.
Still managing to keep it clean.
Yeah.
Main entry. Let's see the exit.
Yeah. Yikes!
Oh no! Oh. Oh, that's heartbreaking.
Yes, that was.
That was not the way that King Bean Dip was going.
$349.939 for Homura. King Bean Dip coming in with a free 57. About two. What's going on here?
Homura just practicing the starting boost a few times.
Yeah, so we have about a 9-second difference.
And a crash from KBD, wow.
Right off the bat, oh no!
Crashed into the dozer.
Oh no! Yeah.
That is very
Homura
good.
already way in the lead over that.
I was just saying before coming into this match, it was going to be very interesting to see. I think Draco, you were saying that the skill levels of these two players have really increased over recent times. So it looks like Homura might get the clean sweep after all.
Yeah, Homura might get the clean sweep, and if he gets this clean sweep, he's almost certain to get third place.
Two very high-level players here.
He's almost certain to get third or second place. Dozer should be in a more different spot because $126, $130.
To be honest, minus the crash, that's pretty quick from KBD.
Yeah.
I can't remember. Has Homura even had a single crash yet?
He has not crashed at all yet.
Let's see if he keeps cool or if the crash gets to him.
Ooh. That was scary. A little more precarious spot for King Bean Dip.
126.99.
Well,
127.23. Very close.
very close, but
One crash ahead.
one crash ahead. Though we have to see what farther crash they had because at this point we're going to have because the Dozer's going to be in a really precarious spot this final lap. There we go. Oh,
Oh no! Oh no!
King Bean Dip breaks. Still not enough.
Oh my
Still
goodness.
not enough with a crash.
How close was
423
that?
versus 424.
Oh my goodness, I just put into my notes Homura no crashes and then 10 seconds later.
I hear Ben screaming.
Okay, that's about 18 seconds.
Oh. Oh. That was not the race?
That was not the race, apparently. And now we have about a 25-second difference. Now we should have a better view. Yikes!
Oh.
Whoa, it can kill you so easily. I'm amazed the dip survived that.
He still lost speed, so
Yeah,
that was
he
going.
didn't die.
Yeah, that is going to cost him a little bit still.
Oh, they're actually really close to each other. Exit dip in a slight lead. Not by much though, they're really close. .102. They're off by a fifth of a second.
Yeah, it's just crazy.
Okay.
Oh.
That
Oh.
really, man. This is scary at such a high level. A little tense. Come on. How did you survive that attempt?
Yeah, doing the same mistake twice.
Oh my god, they're neck and neck. Tail dip is slightly in the lead.
Oh my god.
God. A dip got the full boost, Metallica didn't. A 102.
Yeah.
Oh no! He cut it too
No!
close!
What even happened? I didn't see there.
He clipped the inner bend. He was just taking it too tight.
Oh my god, I was so tense with a deep turn, I didn't see.
Clipped the inner bend.
Oh no! Oh! A deep half?
A dip.
I am amazed a deep survived that.
Yeah.
What? I don't know, what? I have no words for that.
Yeah.
He just needs to survive these rocks. Oh,
Engine
that was
fire,
close.
fix it. Metallica really clawing back. Despite a death, 307, 311. That is, he came back almost from a death. A dip, we're tied at 2-2.
Oh my goodness. That was very intense.
About 27 seconds.
Okay, Metallica survived the shortcut. Survived the first shortcut. We are waiting to see what happens with Adept.
Here we go. Let's see what he does here. This is the critical part. He nails it.
Nice. Come on, yeah. Oh man, this is close.
Oh yeah, this is really close.
Yeah, and I really like both of them use the far cam view.
Yeah.
So it's just like seeing the same player. I don't know.
Yeah.
Really, really cool. Oh
Easier to
man.
tell who's ahead and who's not.
Ooh,
Here we go.
this is the figure eight. Very, very hard section.
121, 122, just over a second apart.
Yeah, they're using more boosting more. But I believe he's ahead.
Yeah, Dips is
Oh.
currently at the head at the moment.
Oh man. But this shortcut, let's see what happens.
Here we go. Jeez! Yikes! Jeez, you scared me a Dipped.
He lost
Really?
some like 10 speed or something. 10 speed. A little
Yeah,
bit.
but he didn't crash.
Yeah, he's a little bit ahead. This is close. Has to be very careful in this section. Both using the same strat, using a lot of boost everywhere. Oh,
121. Metallica with a slight gain. They're off. The difference between those two laps was just a 300th of a second.
okay. Here comes the last shortcut.
Okay, here we go.
Oh.
Oh.
No! Oh no. Oh.
At least he didn't get the bad respawn.
Yeah, that's the only good news about it. Oh man, I think Metallica has to do a mistake.
And you can't count on Metallica to make mistakes. He has one of the lowest death rates of any player. But, yeah.
Yeah, the last hairpin,
Clawed back
He
almost a
did.
little bit. 404, 408. Metallica takes this.
GG's.
Over and over again. About a fourth of a second sink.
Yeah. Close enough.
There we go. That's pretty good.
All right. And obviously, there's not been enough time to pass to completely show a massive lead, although Blue does hesitate on that booster and puts Bell a little bit ahead.
Bell definitely went into the red road on the booster, whereas Blue waited until they had finished up the split, going down or up to get on the boost.
All right. Bell still just going in through the center of the ring. It just has so much risk to lose control of the pod and be stuck. All right,
Either
both
pod
survive the
getting killed.
exit.
The axe is delayed for just a moment. Both of them hot on the boost through the power core. Both into tunnel 2.
I would prefer to see some. Oh, that's unfortunate. That's
Nicked
a
by the
death
slope.
entering.
Nicked by the slope.
It's gonna take a little bit of work to get back in this one now.
Bell clearing lap 1 with a 119.52. Blue taking the far outside for a 123, 125?
And there is a mistake from Bell, and that brings Blue right back into it. It's a very unfortunate death.
Ooh, it's back to being
die.
basically neck and neck. Don't fall down the splitter. There we go. Ooh, it's moments like this when it's neck and neck. Bell just slightly ahead after exiting Red Road.
These are always the best moments in pod racing. Blue again taking the smarter entrance into the tube there. Like to see it.
Death Drop has not claimed any lives yet. Mind the door.
It took me considerable time and effort to understand how people died to that exit. Because I just never had an issue with it. So whenever people said that was always killing them, I could never understand why. And so I kind of had to play around with it to figure out what caused people to be dying there. It's very, very odd.
I know we've had multiple day-long debates about how not to die or what's killing you. I think it was you and Ace that finally put the foot down and just explained it up front.
To be fair, I think we still disagreed to some degree. Because I had issues where I was able to die when I let go of everything. And Ace said that he had never died by letting go of everything. So in my experience, it was significantly detrimental to increase the distance to the ground. So holding those down on exit decreased that distance to the ground and therefore was a little bit more consistent. Alright, Blue is definitely in the lead here by just a hair, not a lot. But
and the Executioner's axe
could be
remains
enough.
in the sheath.
Sure does. They both died in different ways this time.
The power core is clear. They're on the way to Tunnel 2. Bell ahead by what looks like about a second. Into the Exegorth tunnel.
It's all about managing that heat to the end of the track. Both are using it. Oh, Bell cuts the boost. That could be a difference maker right there. 359.6 to a 401.21. I do think Blue had about a half second even without that extra boost cut from Bell. Very impressive work, especially since they died the same number of times.
I believe I just saw Dom go on the right side of that pillar, and I didn't even know that was possible. It would be a shorter line, but that sounds like a very risky line.
Yeah. Have about a 6-second difference. Ooh, they're really close to each other.
Dom was just so close to that wall.
Yeah.
This looks dead even.
Off by a 1/5 of a second.
1/5 of a second.
Exact.
Sometimes I like to say at 24 frames, which is what Mikey's racing at. It's not what we're seeing. 1/5 of a second is only 2 or 3 frames. I can't do that math in my head right now.
.42.90, 42.33.
Dom Ray just a little ahead.
Not by much, though. 205, 206, 207. Off by just over a second. Match point for Damare. Here we go. Potentially final race. About a 4.5 second difference. Both with the boost hold. See what goes in here. Ooh, scrapes. Damare goes through it, all blazing.
This is going to be tight.
Yeah.
Every little scrape's going to count.
Not to mention just one slight error and it's over with crashing, because this track is just really, really scary. You can die at practically every point on this track. Feel like it should be on a semi-pro or galactic circuit rather than an amateur circuit track. Both hold it. Yeah,
Slightly different boost patterns.
102, half a sec, 0.6 of a second off. Ooh. Go for the cog shaft. That little scrape with losing the boost caused it, but here's where Mike could potentially catch up with holding it.
Damare seems to intentionally fire every time he enters the tube.
Seems so too. Ooh! 101, 101. Oh!
Mikey's only about a second behind, but that is still behind.
Yeah, but it's not by much. Oh, he scrapes it again! Dom holds the boost.
It's a hard place for Mikey. I don't see Mikey being able to take this one unless Dom crashes.
Let's see
It's
how he
just
holds it,
not-
because yeah, the good chance to do a good boost hold through it.
There's just not any place to take it more risky than Dom's already taking to try to gain pace. Dom screaming toward the finish.
Still close. 302 to a 304. We have Damare, the clean sweep of the Swiss bracket. Mikey Berger in third. Now with the Swiss bracket concluded, here is the setup for the final single elimination bracket. The quarterfinals are Damare versus King Bean Dip, Nightman versus Metallica, Homura versus Radiant Variant, and Mikey Berger versus Exadipt. The winners in the quarters will advance to the semifinals. After the semifinals, the winners of these matches will advance to the final. A final note is that the matches will be longer in this single elimination bracket. They will be best of 9 or first to 5 in the quarters and semis, and best of 11 or first to 6 in the bronze medal match and final. Those that lost in the semis will compete for the third place slot in the bronze medal placement match. Predictions for this single elimination bracket can be made on Challenge up until the first match begins. I will see you soon in a future episode and in the tournament as a staffer and commentator. Good luck, and may the force be with you.